It looks like I'm about to get my hands dirty here at Rainbow Heritage Garden. Joining me now is farmer Zach Lokes. How's it going?
I'm doing well, doing well.
So what are the different types of vegetables and fruits and everything that you have here at the farm?
Oh wow, you know what, we really grow A to Z. We have some asparagus coming up for the first time now, and we go right through to zucchini. Right now we have our winter squash laid out. We have butternut squash, acorn squash, sweet delicata squash. You can eat the inside and the skin. It's quite delicious, and they'll be ready to eat come September.
Okay, so I'm actually going to help you plant?
If you're into it.
I definitely am. Okay, but you said that it's kind of like a time-sensitive process?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Okay, well, so most things on the farm are time-sensitive just because when we want to get something done, we're ready to do it all in one period of time and get to the next job. Okay. In this case, the time sensitivity comes from that and the fact that once we lay our transplants out, the roots can dry out. Okay. So you want to just come right down here. I'm going to lay them out at the proper spacing, 2.5 feet, and you're going to come in here and with your left hand, you're going to dig down as deep as your fingers go in and just push that down in and then bring the soil around like that. And really think about it as in a number of motions, and that's how we do it. And I always just say 1 motion is you pick up and dig, 2 is you put in, 3 is you close, and 4 is you close with the other hand. Just give it a little push. And you want to bring that soil up so it's just about 1 inch below those cotyledons, those bottom leaves.
Okay, so as far as my fingers can dig,
yep.
You realize mine are substantially smaller than yours.
If you come to a hard place, yeah. It could be a rock, just go as far down as your hand will go,
okay.
And then pull it, and if you need extra soil, all this loose soil can mound up around it. You just tuck it in like a nice little blanket around, yep.
Little baby in bed.
That's great. That's really good.
How does it look?
That looks good.
Okay, so on to the next one. Is this one spaced far enough away?
Yep. So what I'll do is I'll just whip along here and I'll drop these out at the proper spacing, and that's my job, and your job is just tucking them in. Okay.
Dig. Oh, this soil's much softer. Okay.
It should be soft. We just used our cultivating power harrow here to.
Your which?
It's an implement that we use on our tractor to make sure the bed is deep and loose and even, so we can plant our squash in them.
Okay, now tell me about the solar panels that you can see all over the property. You're actually off the grid, right?
We are off the grid, that's correct. We have several solar systems, one up on the farm center there. Powers our well and pretty much most things on the farm. For pumping water, for washing vegetables, some irrigation in some of our hill plantings, as well as running everything we need for cooking and fridge and things like that. Yeah. We also have some small setups that power lighting, and they're on their own little systems. They don't have an inverter to make AC power, they're all DC, and it's just sun coming into the panels, charging a little battery, and then we draw off that battery for lighting in our garlic curing barn up there, in the greenhouse, and in the root cellar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a very exciting event coming up on Saturday. So a little bit later on CTV Morning Live, we will tell you all about it. It actually includes a tour of the Heritage Rainbow Heritage Gardens, right?
Yep. We do 1 or sometimes 2, but usually 1 tour every year, and we bring people out, and just sometimes we get their hands a little dirty. We did the tree planting last year, and plant some squash here.
Perfect. Okay, don't tell them all of it. Stay with us. We'll tell you the details a little bit later on CTV Morning Live.